Hello, everybody. It's me, Space Star. Not Space Star Xbox. I'm gonna be on that for a while. I'm gonna be taking a break for a while after this video, and after my live. Here in a couple. Here after this video is posted. I'll go live. And ask any questions that y'all want. Set your time because for me it's 4:25, and at 5:10 my time is when I'll go live. So check that out later. Anyway, let's get to the video. I'm about to talk come up on a very, very risky topic. This is not Pinned Badger, all of you guys. This is not a video on y'all specifically. I'm telling the truth about what's been happening. I'm gonna be telling everyone what's happened in the past, so they can get a better definition of why I deleted the video. But Pinned is still doing the stuff he always does. Let's just say that just because of something I did 5 years ago, they still call me a pedophile when I'm not. I literally redeemed myself literally so long ago. Why are y'all even glazing me on that? Something I did 5 years ago is not me now. I'm not trying to put a conflict, but since the drama has ended, this is a video explaining what the drama was. And what it shouldn't be. All right. How do I get started? It started with me and Pinned actually being friends for a very long time, and then we actually, I was friends with Badger and Pinned and possibly Noob back then, which he's an ass. He's a snitch. He's all of this that you call fucking ridiculous. Like, he fucking yells so loud, people can't even respond to him anymore. And we met Bentley and all that stuff. How this drama started, there was drama before it, but it wasn't drama that wanted to post. It was drama before this channel. I'll explain that drama because it kind of collides with how the Pin and me drama started. So I was literally playing with my good buddy Space Wool and playing a game back in 2019, and I got introduced to Tragic Joker, which, by the way, he's we call him Space Luke now because he was the leader of a space clan, and he's always hated me for no reason at all. I don't know why. I don't know how. He could hate me, but the very first day that I got introduced to him, he started fucking roasting me and started fucking around with me. And I was like, "What's your problem, dude? I hadn't even met you." And he's like, "I just hate you because you're friends with my best friend." Like, Space Luke, deal with the fucking consequences. Deal with it, because at the end of the day, there's really nothing you can do to separate me and Space Wool. And then and then I told him, you have no reason to hate me. I have no reason to hate you. The only reason I'm actually trying to yell at you is because you are literally trying to yell at me for no fucking reason at all when I'm just trying to chill with my fucking friend Space Wool, which, by the way, back then he was called Wool Band. And those words that I said to Space Luke that year, he left me alone for a year. Then a year later, Space Luke was invited. We played Minecraft with each other. It seemed like he wanted to give me a chance. But at the end of the day, he was fucking pretending, just like the pin drama. He was fucking pretending to be my friend. He fucking turned all my friends against me. He fucking fucked around with me for so fucking long that I went mentally insane. And when I figured out that the Space Clan was a thing, and by the way, if you're watching this, Noob1234 and Pinned, originally the Space Clan was made to take me down, and the Monster Clan was made to take down the Space Clan. And I did just that, but it's not like y'all think. Then I was like, you've caused me so much hurt and pain throughout these years, and you're just going to do that shit? No. And that's how our little argument started, and that argument turned into a little heated battle between just me and his whole clan. And I was like, you know what? The Space Clan's going down, and I only said it because he's caused me so much harm and pain. And he started everything. And then after that, that's when I met Badger. That's when I fucking met Badger. Because I was bored and I needed somebody to play Minecraft with, and nobody was online. I made a group post, and Badger actually, accepted it. Like like me and him met through a group post, and we played my one of my old worlds called Gameville, and that's when me and his friendship began. I didn't tell him about the Space Luke drama until 2 years not 2 years, at least a year after it started. I wanted to make sure I could even trust Badger enough to know about the drama, and so I told him about the drama, and he was like, "Yeah, I got you, man," or something like that. And that's when Badger stepped in, and that's when everybody else stepped in, like Sean, Frostburns, all of them stepped into that drama. And that drama ended in 2022. I'm telling y'all when it ended because I'm gonna continue telling the story, but after I got a whole clan together called the Monster Clan. It's technically the Sunshine Clan now, but it was not. And then the next day after that, Space Luke literally invites me to a fucking party and tries to fucking pretend to be my friend again, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not gonna fall for that shit. You've already done it once. I'm not gonna trust you again. And he decides to turn that into a fucking full blown roast battle after I could not fall for it. Like I could not fall for it. If you're wondering, Sean and Frostburns had their own clans. Which, by the way, Sean's clan is a part of my clan now. Technically, his used to be called the Slime Clan, but after the drama, it was just another group for the Monster Clan, aka Sunshine Clan, which, by the way, is the main chat of the Sunshine Clan actually now. Okay, back to the actual backstory thing. So Space Luke turns into this whole roast battle or some shit like that, and when he realizes that I was not joking around that day, he puts his fucking brother on the fucking mic and lets him have a verse at roasting me. It was successful the first day, but the second day, I fucking roasted his ass rotisserie. Then Space Luke literally had his brother on the mic while having his whole clan, and at that point I was like, do I invite my clan since I've got one now? And I did that day, and it was one of the biggest biggest roast battles in the Space Luke drama. One of them, not the worst one. One of the biggest. That was just only the first one. The first ever biggest battle. The second one was actually a whole lot bigger. And also after that, I talked to Space Wool, aka Wool Band, back in the day, but I'm just gonna call him Space Wool. I talked to Space Wool after that whole battle, and I was like, why is Space Luke like this? And he was like, I don't know. I've been friends with him even before you. I did not know he would go that rogue. So that's when it hit me. If Space and don't call me a bad guy for this. The whole reason I got the name Space Star. The whole reason why I got Space Star in the first place is because of it. And so and don't call me a bad guy for it, but I had to end that drama one way or another. What the? So I had to, sorry guys, I don't know what happened, but, for a while, I decided to actually get my clan off of the Space Clan, because I had a brilliant idea to actually become one of them. And then get them to trust me enough that they would actually, overthrow their whole leader, called Space Luke. Which, by the way, Space Wool is the owner of the Space Clan now. I trust him enough with it. And me and Badger, Badger was, and get this, Space Clan literally only allowed people with the word space in it, and I came up with the idea of renaming myself Space Star. Or some other thing. I don't even remember. I'm just gonna call it Space Star because I don't fucking know. And that's when my brilliant plan began, and it worked out. Each and every step of the way, it was successful. And and there was a moment that I was actually connecting with Space Luke for a second there, actually feeling like friends, and made me feel bad for what I did. And so since I felt bad, I decided to give them the idea of making of me making their server. And Space Luke did something that made me not feel so bad for him anymore. He full blown literally did the same thing that he did to me in the past, and did it to somebody else. literally turning people against them, literally threatening their families, their friends, and everything like that. And I started to not feel bad for what I was gonna do to Space Luke, since I actually was the owner of the whole thing. I swapped it to where only I can join it, and I exploded the one thing that the Space Clan even stood for, the symbol of Space Clan. I destroyed it. I destroyed their statue of Space Luke, and then that that's when the Space Clan trusted me enough that they were willing to overthrow their whole leader of the Space Clan, and then I was like, look, Space Luke, I've been actually planning against you this whole time. Give it up. And he was like, oh, what are you gonna do? And I was literally like, whoever wins this vote becomes the newest leader of Space Clan. And he took that bet, thinking that he would actually win. But actually he lost. And actually, not only did I win the ownership of Space Clan that day, but that was the very day that Space Luke's whole thing fell apart. He still hates me, don't get me wrong. And I was thinking, I cannot run Frost the Frost Clan, the Slime Clan, and the Monster Clan at the same and Space Clan at the same time. So I decided I had to give up one clan, and since I've had so much drama with the clan before, I just decided to get rid of Space Clan. And I chose a new leader. And that day was and a day later I was like, Space Wolf, have you ever wanted to be the leader of Space Clan? He was like, yeah. And I was like, congratulations, buddy. Your wish came true. And I gave him the ownership of Space Clan. Gave him the rights to it. And gave him what he wished for that day. And honestly, right now the Space Clan are on the is a good clan because I decided to give it to Space Luke, not Space Luke. Why did I fucking say that? Give it to Space Wool. It's a greater clan because he's the leader of Space Clan. And then after that, I was thinking, should I get rid of another clan? And that day, Badger literally was talking to me and saying, no, you should not get rid of those clans. Those were given to you. And I was like, how? And that day was the day that technically what Sunshine Clan really is today. It's actually a clan full of peaceful people that just want to do right for Xbox. And it wasn't called Sunshine Clan until the Pin drama, which I'm about to cover. But one more thing. Before I actually mention the Pin drama, yeah. It's gonna be tough to hear, and I remember everything clearly about the Pin drama because we recently ended that drama. The Space Luke drama really isn't over. He still hates me, but it's not as serious as it used to be. It's still threatful thing that he wants to do to me, but he can't really do much. Okay. Now to the Pin drama. Pin drama. Me and Pin became friends during the whole Space Luke drama. And things were all peaches and cream after the after the Space Luke drama. And then before I actually before the drama even started, we met Bentley, and Noob started coming out of his shell a little more. And Badger and Lucane Kid both were actually becoming good friends. By the way, we did not meet. I did not meet Knuckles until the second until later on in the drama, but it's still in the drama enough that you know, it's still kind of in the drama in the past parts. I'm just gonna say in between, but that sounds wrong as well. But back to what I was saying. After the Space Luke drama, we thought it was all over. But it wasn't Space Luke this time. That was the anime. It was Pin, and this was I'm not gonna Pin. I'm not trying to blame you or anything, but I'm telling the truth. This is not a specific video on you. I'm literally telling my fans everything that's happened. So, 2 years before, like, almost towards the end of 2022, is when it started. But me and Penn were best friends, and by then we already met Bentley. And I don't know what I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that since me and Penn were good friends, someone wanted to separate us as friends, and that person was Bentley. I'm not trying to blame you, Bentley, at all, either. I'm just telling the truth. And I don't know if it's true or not, but Badger told us that Bentley was like, let's make Penn and Matt hate each other, and get into some drama like the Space Luke drama, which Bentley has heard of, and he knows how it went too. And me and Penn were just playing Minecraft or some shit like that one day, and literally, we weren't actually playing Minecraft. Actually, when I was asleep, someone was like, Matt said something about you, and when he was asleep and I was awake, literally, it was like, Penn said something about you, and when I was like, what'd you say about me, Penn? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What did you say about me? And then that's how that's how the drama started. But a day later, I was in a party with Luke Kid, Badger, Bentley, all of them, even Noob. And the thing about it is, after that whole thing, that's when I made my first video on him, and he posted his first video on me, and I posted the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You get the point. A lot of videos. You get the point. A lot of videos. But please don't. You get the point. It was a lot of videos. And then after that, Penn was like, why'd you post those videos on me? And all that shit. And we literally went into a Minecraft world and or some shit like that. And literally had this quote unquote Minecraft court where we display all the proof about each other. And that's when Badger, I'm not trying to blame you, Badger, but Badger kind of started milking the situation by telling Penn about what I did 5 years ago during 2020, which, by the way, was weird. I admit it was weird, but that's not something that you should keep on telling people or using against me. And then and then we went to multiple parties, blah blah blah, and then Pin pretended to be Pin, and I became friends again, and then somehow we figured some way out to fuck stuff up again, and then the drama just got worse from there, and you get the point. We became friends a lot if you paid attention to all of the videos before I deleted them. And that was the Mr. Control era. Which, by the way, the whole Pin drama got worse and worse and worse, and then year and a half later, or two and a half years later, me and Knuckles actually used to be enemies. Now we're friends. Or at least I think we're friends. He's been very weird lately. And Pin got him involved with all this drama. Literally telling rumors about me and all that shit. And then 2 days later, I full blown talked to him and tell him the truth about Pin. At first, he didn't believe me, but as soon as he confronted Pin about it, Pin just decided to report him and got him suspended. Then after he was suspended, Knuckles actually believed me. And Knuckles got suspended a lot of times because of this drama, even for a fucking year of this drama going on. Knuckles got suspended, and me and Knuckles Knuckles could still go on an alt account and play with me, but he couldn't use his main account to do it. He could still use his main account to play Roblox. That's something he could still do. Could have still done. Then the drama reverted and all that stuff. We started turning things on Badger. We started turning things on New Bentley. Pretty much everybody that's been involved with the drama has been blamed in some way for starting the drama. Instead of looking at the bigger picture of who actually started it, or who actually literally started this shit. We started looking at each other and literally blaming each other for starting the drama and all that shit. Heck, I even got blamed. I got blamed more times than I can count when I was not the one at fault. At first, at the beginning, Pin had started pissing me off and all that shit. But as the drama started continuing, he started making videos on me. He started doing all this shit on me. I'm just gonna skip to what happened recently. What happened recently is Pin and Badger fucking did something before, and it caused them to, just started going a little cuckoo in the head. He started going. They started going cuckoo in the head, and then Penn literally was like, "I'm sorry, bro. I did not see who it really was. That started all the drama," and he started blaming Badger. When he full blown said in the big response video that he made on me that he was not gonna blame Badger one little bit. And so I reply with I really don't want to get involved with this drama at all. And he kept on annoying me until I fucking literally decided to join him and all that stuff. And then I literally found out the truth about Badger and confronted Penn, and Penn started wanting to start drama with me, and I had to make. I never hated Penn at the time. I still wanted to be friends with him. I just didn't like how he was blaming Badger for everything without looking at the real suspect. And then like 2 days ago or 3, they got into an argument for a couple minutes, and then that's when they got along, saying it was Bentley, which I don't really believe. I'm going to be fully honest. I don't believe it was Bentley. If it was Bentley, which I actually do think it was him, but I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. Yeah. Also, just today, I got into a call with Penn, and he literally started making some jokes when me and Badger both warned him that I can't take many jokes serious. I can get jokes, but if you keep on milking the joke, then it becomes unfunny and actually seems serious. And what I mean by milking the joke, I mean having the joke keep on going. Okay. That was everything. That was everything from me. Hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.